People against abortion are making a high-profile stand this weekend. Friday, tens of thousands of marchers filled the streets of Washington, ending with a rally at the Supreme Court. Well, today, a similar scene here in Austin. Crowds packing the state capitol grounds for the annual Texas Rally for Life. And the state's top leaders were there to make it clear they support the cause. Omar Lewis was at the state capitol today looking at the message from the rally.
Good evening, Dave. The turnout here at the Capitol today was huge. The goal of pro-life leaders was to get more support and get more people involved by signing petitions and calling their state representatives. The 2013 Texas Rally for Life started with the march to the Capitol steps. Thousands from across the state waved signs showing their support of the pro-life cause. This year, the rally commemorated the 40th anniversary of the controversial Roe v. Wade Supreme Court decision that made abortions legal. Some speakers called for people in the crowd to take an active role in the fight against abortion.
Being pro-life is not just something you should do, it is something you must do. We must be there to take a stand. If you have never gone and stood outside of an abortion clinic and prayed, you better start doing it now.
Governor Rick Perry and several other top politicians took the podium as crowds cheered in support of anti-abortion laws they helped to pass. Some of those laws include the passage of the sonogram bill that's in effect right now, as well as the defunding of Planned Parenthood. Supporters are hoping to have even more anti-abortion bills passed this legislative session. Reporting from the Capitol, Omar Lewis, KXAN News.
Going in depth now at Governor Perry's anti-abortion proposals that are before lawmakers this session. The governor pushing for a ban on abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy. He says that's when a fetus can begin to feel pain. Also, the governor wants to force doctors who provide abortions to have an agreement with a nearby hospital to provide emergency care. Opponents say that's a restriction that would shut down some clinics. Already this month, state leaders created the new Texas Women's Health Program to replace Medicaid funding for women's health. Now, that means Planned Parenthood clinics will not get the money they used to get from Medicaid. It's because some of their clinics provide abortions. But state leaders cut off all of Planned Parenthood clinics, and that forced thousands of low-income women to look for new doctors. Some women have had a hard time finding doctors under the new state program. At first, the state's list of doctors was incorrect. It listed physicians who were not part of the program, even places that did not exist. Well, we checked today and found that the Texas Women's Health Program has a new list of providers, and it's searchable on the web.